Hi, folks. My name is Jonathan. You're probably wondering who the hell is this random guy talking to me on YouTube. I just really decided to create this channel kind of spur at the moment, along with a blog I've been creating that goes in tandem with my Facebook page, which I've been using primarily over the past 3 years to document an illness that I've been living with. A little history and reason why maybe this blog or this YouTube channel might be interesting to you, I hope, is I am a 37-year-old teacher, or former, teacher, I guess you'd say, just directly right outside Chicago. I taught language arts, I taught theater, I mentored in the theater department briefly, and I also worked in special education as a one-on-one aide. And I primarily was paired with students with physical disabilities, which was so awesome. It was the most fun time I think that I've had in my entire life. And it was going really well up until 3 years ago when I was standing in Walmart and all of a sudden I stumbled a few more times. My mom, she was like, "Are you drunk, Jonathan?" And I'm like, "No, it's only 6 p.m. I'm not going to be drunk till 9." And eventually went to a doctor, had some MRIs, neurologist, and I was diagnosed with an autoimmune neuromuscular disorder that's pretty rare. A lot of people haven't heard of it. It's called CIDP, chronic inflammatory demyelinating polyneuropathy, and it is an autoimmune disorder in terms of your immune system. It goes into overdrive and attacks your peripheral nervous system and the myelin coating on your nerves, which is basically I would say, the electric cord, that surrounds the wire if you're looking at electrical cords. And it can do some other funky things in terms of your breathing, in terms of your digestion, in terms of speaking. For me, this is actually sound pretty good. I did have no voice for a period of time. There's a variety of treatments for it, but it is lifelong. And so I decided, you know what? I'm going to just have some fun with it. So I thought I would create this channel to maybe do a little bit of education, but not a whole lot because I'm not an expert, and I don't claim to know anything other than knowledge about cats, because I love cats, and cheese. I love cheese also, and so just to create this to show what it's like to live with something that you weren't born with necessarily, but have acquired later in life, and how it does and doesn't have to affect your life, and how, to me, I kind of view it as not a why me, but a why not me. And why, I wouldn't want to say, why is this happening to me? Why isn't this happening to so and so? Why isn't this happening to my my friends, my mom? And that just doesn't seem right to me. It's it is what it is. And so I want to just have some videos to have some fun, show you what life is like, what it's not like now, just random commentary, have some laughs, have some jokes, maybe talk about the seriousness. And if you do like this and would like to get in more depth, I do have a blog created. It's called jsauce1980.blogspot.com, and that's JSAUCE 1980.blogspot.com. It's through Google or Gmail. It's anybody can access it, and it goes into a little bit more depth, and it also talks about another chronic illness I've had a little over 10 years, bipolar disorder, which I've been successfully treating. I'm also a diabetic, so I think I've got autoimmune, neuromuscular, mental, and whatever the hell diabetic is. I think I've got my bases covered in terms of that. But you're welcome to check that out, and I totally would have captioned it or written the name of it up here for you to see, to help anybody with disabilities to see it, but I'm not that technologically savvy. I can operate my iPad, I can operate my phone, and that's about it. And some days my hands can't even do that. But you're welcome to check that out. You're welcome to follow this. If you don't find it helpful or you find it boring, don't watch. It's fine. If you do like it or have nothing to do one day, watch it. I might sing. Who knows? I might sing. I might do a trick. I'll show you some PT. I sing for fun at karaoke. That's what I used to do. But that really is about it. If you do notice my left eye, which I'm calling attention to right now, obviously, does look a little bit enlarged, protruding a bit, which goes along with what I'm dealing with right now. Trying to get that back under control so I don't have to wear sunglasses all the time, because I'm like, oh, my eye looks funky, but it's okay. And that really is about it. This is just basically a why not me? You know, and to have some fun with it. And I hope you do enjoy it. And if you do like, feel free to check out the blog. And that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, bye bye. If I can get to the off button.